Hello everyone, my name is Cesar Sierra, and my speech will be about artificial intelligence, or AI. I'm sure most of you are already accustomed to it or know what it is, use it in your today lives, such as your Alexa, your Google, your Siri, stuff like that, your Google Home, your phones, your laptop, your pretty much anything nowadays has it. It was designed first around the 1950s. It was primarily used for mathematical equations or algorithms, and for general usage, for just general questions and stuff like that. There are about there's two types of AI. There's something called narrow AI and general AI. Narrow AI is primarily used for like direct commands of a sort, such as your Siri, Alexa, your Face ID, stuff like that. And probably for automobiles as well. I'm sure they use them too for sensors or something like that. I'm sure they use them. But yeah, primarily they're used for specific tasks, such as, for example, actually, the new Tesla robot. I forget the exact name for it, but they created a new robot like the size of a human. It's more of like a assistant or a maid of a sort. They'll primarily just do tasks for you around your house. And the next type of AI is called general AI, which is your everyday AI that you may or may not use, such as like on Edge, the browser that I'm currently using actually has a built-in AI into it. I'm sure most browsers do now, but it's called Copilot. So whenever you look up something on the search bar, it'll automatically pull up an AI like subscript or an answer beside it. So it is kind of cheating if you use it like during exams, because I mean, you look like for my class, we were allowed to use the browser, the web, and you'd use it, and then you'd accidentally just pull up an AI because you can't help it because it's right there. But what that helps a lot too is to give you more straightforward answers instead of you having to search through the web, but the answer's right there. Anyways, AIs primarily work through specific algorithms or data or codes. My brother actually, he created his own AI a couple of years back. He named it Jarvis. Some of you may or may not know. It's from Iron Man. It's pretty cool. But he created it using algorithms from his own code. And anyways, but those like personal ones, they're mostly meant for just creating patterns of a sort, such as like tic-tac-toe. Like you're pretty much playing against a computer, essentially. Like if many of you have ever played like cool math games or something like that, or like chess from just a website of a sort, you wouldn't be playing against like a computer, you'd be playing against an artificial intelligence form, or a code essentially. You code them to look at specific patterns, such as if someone plays for tic-tac-toe, if there's 9 slots, if the individual places it in the bottom left corner, the computer will automatically put their spot in to a certain place from wherever the code was placed or written. But the benefits of AI, however, are really huge, such as healthcare. They can help research or diagnose diseases, or even assist in such as robotic surgeries, which many hospitals do now. It'll take a lot more. It's more constant. It's a more constant resolution, such as a surgeon can have an error of a sort and might even hurt the patient rather than if an AI did it or a machine. It, in my perspective, I believe it would hurt it or not have as many mistakes as a surgeon, because it's constant as this through a code. The only issue would be having to maintain that robot and keeping up with it and checking its code every now and then. For finance, for example, it can detect credit card transactions, which is I'm sure many banks do nowadays, and stock predictions. That's a really big one. I've used it. In my opinion, it doesn't work. It's a scam. I wouldn't trust it, but in some cases it does, because stocks, for example, it comes from the company, so the AI would essentially research it, and such as if you plug it into ChatGPT, for example, which stock should I buy? It tells you the 5 best ones and their background so far in the past couple of days, and if they're gonna rise or if they're gonna drop. However, but since AI, it has many goods, but it does have some cons. One being job losses, which is a really big one, such as for computer science majors or I guess English or article writers. They might lose their jobs because AI can just write it in a second or two. Or yeah, they can go over it and the workers might be fired because they don't need them anymore. They wouldn't be as needed because AI can instantly do it and essentially get rid of their job. They wouldn't need them anymore. But yeah, that would be my informative speech of SCLA. Thank you.